So I saw the developer of this game, Jamesy, posting about quitting his job to make this game on Twitter. And I got super hyped just from this early footage that he showed on his Twitter. And I finally saw this tweet announcing that it came out. So I immediately bought it, downloaded it, and played it. I love low fidelity retro type games just for how they look. Even if the gameplay doesn't look up my alley, I'm way more likely to try it if it looks like this. Cruel has this aesthetic, and the gameplay is exactly what gets me excited for a new release. So I opened up Cruel, and immediately I'm getting Hotline Miami vibes, high contrast CRT title screen, electronic soundtrack. I'm hyped. So when I started up, a distorted voice asked me who I want to kill. So, I had to type in Bill. Right away, I'm dying way more than I think I'm supposed to be. My first million or so deaths sprung from me trying to run through as fast as possible because of the big fucking fire burning the building down behind me. But I realized the fire wasn't as fast as I thought it was, and it's very easy to get overwhelmed with too many enemies, so having a balance between fast movement and taking the time to land headshots and avoid damage is the best way through, in my humble opinion. The ghosts you pretty much only need to melee because they don't have a ranged attack, and from what I've seen, every weapon kills the ghosts in one hit, including just your fist. The revolver cultist dies in one headshot or about 3 shots to the body from the revolver. There are a lot of batshit insane enemy types and hazards that get introduced later on though. It starts off reasonable with the cute ghost, the revolver cultists, and then a medieval executioner with a shotgun. But then all of a sudden, a pig man with wings and an Uzi, giant poisonous spiders, a riot police officer in league with these supernatural monsters, what? Monkeys and birds jumping through the windows? A suicide bomber pig in a barrel of TNT? Are you serious?
You serious?
Side note. My brother and co-host of the Rum Dum podcast, link in description, walked in while I was watching back my gameplay and saw that when I hit a ghost, black goo hit my screen and said it was odd that the game gave me this feedback even though the goo doesn't hurt you. So yeah, there's gamers out there that describe an enemy spraying blood on your screen as unnecessary player feedback. Not only is there a huge variety of enemies by the later levels, there are also numerous hazards that pop up. At first it's simple laser trip mines, then jumping land mines, and after that you get giant axe heads swinging from the ceiling and timed Tesla coils blocking off doorways. It's not all bad things that happen in this burning evil apartment complex though. There are vending machines with fuzz sodas. Now, these fuzz sodas can be consumed to gain health, or between each floor you can use them to upgrade your character. After defeating a floor, you are given 3 options. Gamble, feed the dog, or progress to the next floor. The first 3 times I hit gamble and got a soda, so after the next floor I hit gamble again and... Eric killed me and I had to restart my run. If you feed the dog a fuzz, you get 3 options. You can choose one of 2 upgrades or abilities, or reroll by giving him another fuzz. After selecting your upgrade, you are sent to the next floor. Some of these upgrades were pretty interesting, while some were pretty self-explanatory, like bigger magazines or higher health. The squat power-up is pretty silly, but also pretty clutch. You can stand still and squat to gain health. So in a lot of my footage, you'll see me teabagging and looking at the fire. If you can get to the end of the hallway quick enough to be away from the fire, you can heal yourself by crouching, allowing you to save your sodas for when you need quick health, or you can save them for the dog. Just a side note, I'm a sucker for games where when you upgrade a weapon's capacity, the gun looks the same. Like when your magazine is upgraded for the MAC-10, nothing seems strange, but your double-barreled shotgun has 4 shots before you have to reload. It always tickles me to see that in games. Also, there's an upgrade when you throw someone out of a window, a frying pan spawns on you as armor. Awesome. Just Awesome. It wasn't until floor 6 or 7 that having enough ammo became a problem, but yeah. Once you hit the later floors and really get into the groove of how to address different enemies while avoiding the traps, saving sodas for the dog, etc., that's when the chaos really comes together and puts you in the zone of this game. Once you beat the 10th floor, it is revealed who Bill is. The dog. He said he wanted to be spared from this existence, so naturally I punted him off the roof. After skipping the credits, you can check your death diary and see Bill's name. And a new game mode is unlocked. No guns. I don't know if I have the skill to beat this game with only melee, but if I do, I will probably make a part 2 video for this game. It also reminds me a lot of Angerfoot. They both have a liminal space boomer shooter hybrid vibe to them. Which reminds me, I need to buy it now that it's on Steam. I played it for free from their website before it released on Steam, and now I finally need to pay them for it and do a video on it. So until next time, see y'all later.